And guess what I have? Look at this. This is the Viltrox 75mm f1.2, guys. I got this like a week ago. I haven't been able to play around with it much, but I did a few tester shots and woo, they're fire. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Iamtongue, and today I just want to do a quick little video about this monster right here, the Viltrox 75mm f1.2 for the Fujifilm X mount. This lens came out in February. I think if you got the early pre-order, you would have gotten one by then. I unfortunately didn't get one in time, and I looked on Viltrox's website and they were sold out everywhere. But luckily I found out on Pergear's website they were selling them, and I acted swiftly. I bought this lens right away and I got like a 5% discount out of it for signing up to their website, so which is pretty clutch. So if you guys are looking for some discount, I highly recommend you checking out the Pergear website. Shout out to them for having this lens available when Viltrox's website said it was sold out. So I'm pretty grateful that I got in time. It's not sponsored or anything. I just love it when a site comes clutch for me. So I just want to give them a little love. As of this recording, I had this lens for about a week or so. So I just want to give you guys my first overall impressions on this lens. Let's just get started. What I noticed immediately when I took this lens out of the box, and that is its size. This thing is huge. So as you can already tell, this thing is a fat. Look at how fat that is. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that shit is crazy huge. I've never seen a Fuji X mount lens so big before. Oh my god, this is like the girthiest lens I've ever seen in my life. And it's quite heavy too. This thing attached to my Fujifilm X-H2 has a combined weight of 3.1 pounds. And that to me is just so heavy. What I started to notice was my hands getting a bit fatigued a lot faster than usual. So if you're thinking about getting this lens, be prepared for that weight. You're going to feel it. This lens is built quite nice, so I gotta give it to Viltrox. They went all out with this lens and its packaging as well. This is Viltrox's Pro lens, so they're pulling out all the stops. Just look at this box right here. The unboxing experience from this lens is so much better. It's way better than the unboxing that I had with the Viltrox 13mm f1.4. Unboxing feels premium, and it was a pleasant experience unboxing the 75mm f1.2. Viltrox is saying, watch out bitches, we've arrived. Oh sh. And as far as autofocusing goes, it's not bad and it's not the greatest. If you are used to the speedy and snappy linear motors from the other XF lenses, you're not going to get that with this lens right here. To me, this lens almost feels like how the old 56mm f1.2 lens from Fujifilm would autofocus. So it's not as instant like the linear motor lens that we have on the Fujifilm side. The Viltrox 75mm is running the STM motors and not the linear motors, so that could be one reason why it feels like there's a lag and a drag when autofocusing with this lens. But hopefully this can tighten up once they start releasing firmware updates on this lens. There's a USB-C port on the back of the lens for you to do an update. See that right there? That little USB port. I've only been able to shoot around the house, taking photos of like household items, but I'm working on taking this lens out on a portrait session real soon. So if you guys want to see that video, make sure to subscribe to my channel, where I will be taking this lens out on a photo shoot here in the beautiful Algarve in Portugal. Let's go back to the image. This thing is really sharp, wide open, incredibly sharp, and this is at f1.2 as well. My god, this is by far one of the sharpest lenses that I've come across. And again, I didn't say this is the sharpest third-party lens. I said this is one of the sharpest lenses I've used for the Fujifilm X mount, natively or third-party. It's up there in the ranks with the likes of like the 90mm f2, the 16 to 55mm, and the 50 to 140mm f2.8. This lens is quite the performer. And if you guys are into like just crazy razor sharp images, this Viltrox is it. Now I've shot with this thing at f1.2 and I'm very impressed. I think I'm going to enjoy using this lens, and especially at the price too. Coming in at like $549 is such a great value. A 75mm focal length at f1.2. The 56mm f1.2 is like the closest comparison, and that thing is like $1,000. And that's why I'm saying this 75mm f1.2 by Viltrox is such a great value. You get a bit extra reach with a fast aperture for less than the 56mm f1.2 by Fujifilm. But yeah, anyways, those are just my first impression thoughts that I had just shooting around the house with this lens. I've just been super busy with like creating videos and stuff that I didn't have time to go out and shoot. I am really far behind. I'm slowly getting back into it. This lens looks like it's going to be a hit. I'll get out a full review once I put in more reps with this lens. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below and I'll get it answered in the full review video. And if you're interested in picking this lens up, I'll leave the links to it down in the description below. And if you're looking to save a few extra bucks like I did, go use the Pergear website to purchase the lens where you can get like an additional 5% off if you sign up for their emails. The links to all that is down below. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts on this lens is. Do you guys have this lens yet? I'm curious to know what you guys think of this lens. And as always, my name is Tongue. I'll see you in the next video. I love you. Okay, bye. Korean heart.